What is going on, guys? Games_Blocks here, back in this video, and today I'm back after my 2-week break. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna post this often anymore, but anyway, coming back with another tier list video like FNAF, almost all characters ranking tier, to every Friday the 13th movie, including Never Hike Alone. And anyway, yeah. So the tiers from greatest to worst is Bloody Great, Bloody, Try Harder, Jason, Come On, Stop Getting Worse. This movie could be scarier, and then Riz, Jason. Don't ask why that last thing is that. Anyway, Friday the 13th Part 1. Now, I'm gonna be ranking these off of the kills, off of how good the killer looks, off of the atmosphere, and off of how good, and off of how well it succeeds in what it's trying to do. So yeah, Friday the 13th. Good kills. The atmosphere is a little bit scary. Personally, I don't get scared by these movies too often. But Friday the 13th Part 1, you know what? I mean, it's not really Jason. The kills are great. I especially love that one where that guy gets the arrow through the neck. Oh, I love that. And then the other one I like is when Pamela gets decapitated by Alice. Oh man, I mean, it's the first movie, it succeeds. You guys are probably not gonna agree with this. It goes in bloody. I know. Friday Part 2. Now, again, atmosphere basically like Part 1, just a little bit more scary. Kills are practically the same. I love the one with the couples in the bedroom and Mark where he gets a machete in the side of the face. I love it. You know, I'm gonna have to put it in bloody. Now Friday the 13th, and it's just awesome. I think Jason with the bag head looks kind of goofy, but at the same time it's scary, you know. And the whole thing with his mother and that child psychology thing, you know. The plot is kind of weird, but at the same time it works. But Jason, personally, to me, it looks like his bag and not really his clothes are not scary, but his bag is kind of like goofy looking, but still scary. Anyway, on to Friday the 13th, Part 3, 3D. Now, here's the thing. Just as scary as Part 1 and 2. But Jason is scary, but not as scary as the first one, as the second one. And the kills kind of downgrade, but the ones that I do like is the kills that I do like sorry. I've been coughing all day. Sorry. Anyway, the ones that I do like are when Jason cuts that guy in half with his machete. And then another one I like is either where he shoots the girl in the eye with the spear gun, and then the one where he squeezes that guy's head and his eyes pop out. I mean, not the greatest fake head, but still. And then Jason's look is kind of scary. Jason's look, not as scary as Part 2, but still scary. Of course, it's where he gets his hockey mask. Love it. Very clean. Probably the cleanest we'll ever see in the series. Like, the cleanest we ever saw in the series. I was gonna say Never Hike Alone, but Never Hike Alone is kind of dirty. But anyway, so for Part 3, I'm gonna go, succeeds in what it's trying to do. Good kills. So I'm gonna have to put it in Bloody Great. Yeah, the first movie. You probably don't agree with me, but still, please don't comment on anything. Because guys are just tears. Comment where you would put these movies. Part 4. Another great movie. I mean, come on. It succeeds in what it's trying to do. The atmosphere is literally a tad bit scarier than the first, second, and third movie. Jason looks fantastic. We're gonna go over that first. His hockey mask is kind of simple, but at the same time, it works really well. And the original suit is more dirtier and like way more bloodier. And then it's obviously where he dies, and then we get part 5. You're gonna be pissed where I put part 5. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put Jason from part 4 here in Bloody Great. Because the kills are great also. Anyway. I mean, I love the one where Jason dies, of course, and I love the one where he uses the on Axel, the coroner guy, where he twists his neck around while cutting it with a bow saw. I love the one where he's just breaking that guy's face against the shower. I don't know where he dies, of course. Anyway, yeah, part 5. Part 5 is, me personally, part 5 is a great movie. I mean, hey, it's not Jason. And of course, it started over a guy offering a freaking candy bar. But anyway, I like it. It succeeded in what it's trying to do, and besides, Jason looks scary. Even though it's not really Jason's Roy, but he still looks scary. Or it could have been Tommy, like at the end, but who knows? The kills were great. I love the one where he cut that redneck's head off with the meat cleaver. And then the one where he, what was that one? Oh, the naked chick where he stabbed the garden shears into her eyes and just snapped them. I like that one. And also the one where her boyfriend comes back and he just holds him against the tree and twists that stick around to make the rubber band go into his eyes. I love this movie. So it's gonna go in like bloody. It's gonna go in bloody. I know you guys are gonna get pissed at this. At that. Part 6. This is where the kills start to get a little bit less gory and more like cut away really fast. It's the MPAA. But part 6, okay, Jason is scary. The atmosphere is also pretty scary too. I mean, hey, what is it called? Maybe Higgins Haven, Camp Green, because in Friday the 13th game, Jason part 6 sometimes in Higgins Haven. There's also the grave site in Higgins Haven. So yeah, I think that might be where it's set around, but it's scary either way. And yeah. And it's just basically a scary movie. Jason's back in his green and black pants. But his hockey mask is not like part 4. The axe thing is like smaller, the axe wound. And it's not as bloody and it doesn't look as scary. But boy, Jason under the mask looks fantastic. And the kills are kinda good. The only one that I like is where he stabs that guy in the crotch with that big old like Van Sposter spear. And then, also where he twists Sissy's neck around. So yeah, part 6 is gonna go and try harder, Jason. Because it's not too scary, at the same time it's kinda scary, it's balanced. Part 7, boy, is this a treat. I really wish they did more with this movie, because the MPAA restricted the gore so much. Every kill would cut away so fast. But with that, I even forgot her. Oh, Tina. The girl, who had the psychic powers and was fighting against Jason for the last 20 minutes. Fantastic. Jason looked fantastic. His mask, his skin, like his spine sticking out and stuff. Everything was just great about him and about his last fight at the end. But the rest of the movie was like, what? Because it wasn't too gory. And then I don't get what people have the problem of them running back and forth between the woods. They're like, it wasn't too scary. I mean, I'm going to have to put it in. Come on, stop getting worse. I know, but still. It's not too gory, and it's not too scary either, but Jason is spot on, and the last 20-minute fight, spot on. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Now, again, I like this movie, but it's not too great. I don't think it's gonna go in bloody. I don't think it is. I don't think it's gonna get anywhere above Try Harder Jason, because Jason looks weird. I mean, I don't get the problem with his face at the end. I mean, it does look kind of goofy. But, I mean, it's kind of good. The kills, again, kind of suck. But at least we get the one where he punches Julius's head off when they're boxing on the roof. Then another one I like is where he dunks the old man in that bucket of toxic waste. Yeah, Jason looks pretty good. His yellow hockey mask looks pretty good. I mean, he's not really in Manhattan. He's only in Manhattan for the last 20 or 30 minutes. I'm sorry, but Jason Takes Manhattan. You're not getting any higher than Try Harder, Jason. I'm sorry, but you're just not. And then for Friday the 13th, Part 9, Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. This movie is better than... I know. This movie is better than Part 6, Part 7, and Part 8. Hear me out. The gore. Okay, I know it's not Jason until like the end and the beginning for like 5 minutes. But, well, not even 5 minutes, for like 2 seconds. But still, it's fantastic. I like it. Anyway, yeah. Gore is fantastic. I love Rennie. The doctor stabs that girl through the tent with the fence post and rips it up through the side of her arm. But anyway, yeah, Jason's look, his hockey mask is like embedded to his face. I can see what they were going for after Part 8. I just wish we could see that more, you know. The plot, fantastic. The gore, fantastic. The scenery, a tiny bit less scarier, but probably as scary as Part 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to go in bloody great. I know you guys are gonna hate me with it, but yeah. And then I just have a last couple. Hopefully this fits. I don't know, guys. I'm probably gonna do this in like a separate video that's 3 minutes. And I'm gonna go to another video after. I'm probably gonna record the last 4 movies. Anyway, I'm gonna go to another video after. Smash like if you enjoyed, and please help me get to 340 subscribers. It would really mean a lot if we could get there. Until next time, guys. Stay cool. Peace.